This is Stacy of Ellis Family Farms. We've got another beautiful day out here. And I'll show you the fire pit here in a minute, but it did finally take. I do also want to show you something else. I get the feeling this is just part of life of living with the beekeeper. Like I said, it is beautiful, so it's above 50 degrees, and they leave equipment laying around, and then bees come and figure out what they want on it. And I guess that's one thing, because we got a stack here, but what does he have in the back of his truck? Oh, another bee box. Look at all these bees. How do you go into public with all these bees? Yeah, I know, they fly away when you get up on the highway, but I'm glad I'm not allergic to bees. This is what's left of our burn pile. It's still smoldering. Tom did a pretty good job. He worked with it 2 or 3 times, breaking it down and piling it back up. And he did it this morning before he went to work, and then I just did it, just so we can get it down. Because if you look, we've got all this all bulldozed, not bulldozed, mowed. We still got to get all these logs out of the way, and we got to get this fire pit out of the way. And we're not sure what else is yet. And that's where the surprise that we're going to talk to you about, but I'm not ready to show you yet. So we got the barn over here, and I've kind of shown you before. This is kind of where we're going to put our new house when we get it built. We're hoping to, and we're not exactly sure this is exactly where we want to put it, but it's going to be right here in this spot here. And what we're wanting to do is do a walkout basement, and then have a main floor on it. So we are on top of a hill. We're just not sure about how much the slope is. We're hoping this will be the location. If it's not, we'll find someplace else. But essentially, sometime in the future, we are going to build a house of probably approximately here. And I am looking forward to it. We eat lots of yellow onions, so I am looking forward to getting these into the ground. So let's go do that. Okay, obviously gardening is not my forte. I did plant some onions over here last fall because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. You can see where some of them were trying to come up with stuff, so I'm going to leave them alone. And I've kind of cleared this, and we'll do our onions in this area, and then I'll put some wood chips on top of that and see how that goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Well, this looks kind of cool. I was reading, and it says that they're supposed to be 6 inches apart. So I got like a row of 5 and a 4 on the next one. So they're offsetting, so 5 and 4. And now I'm going to cover all these up. So I don't know how many that is, but that's quite a few. And I've got some left in here, so if I want to expand my bed here pretty soon, I can. But this is a good start, so I think I'll get this, and then I'll put some mulch on top of it. All right, let's go get some mulch. Oops, I see a couple of them I need to poke in a little bit deeper. I'll take care of that in a moment. All right, the wood chips are down. Now, we've just come out of several days of rain, so everything's still wet. That's why the ground, well, that's partly part of why the ground looks so good, and wood chips are so dark. But honestly, the wood chips have been hanging around for a couple of years, so they've been breaking down pretty good. And the dirt, yeah, it was wet too, but this has been like 2 or 3 years of putting layers of wood chips down and trying to get the soil good. Actually, the soil in this part is actually improving pretty good. And I have not had chickens here. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to look like when we get in here where the chickens have been. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. But yep, I've got some yellow onions in the ground, and we like the yellow onions. My poor seeds are still not looking so hot. I'm not seeing signs of sprouting. Tom was looking at the Cosmos seeds. You know, they're coated with something purple. He's going, oh, something purple's coming up. I'm going, no. And they're really long seeds, and I'm not sure how you're supposed to plant them. So I planted them vertically, and so that's why he thought something was coming up. But so far, nothing. But they've had kind of a rough start. Oh, the joys of having a puppy in the family. You think we'd learn to pick up after ourselves and not have so much garbage, but I think I'll pick some up now. Okay, I'm looking at the YouTube right now, and I was noticing that we got 197 videos up. So Kinzie thinks that we should do something special when we get to 200. Well, she wants to, we're going to mention it at 200. She wants to do something special at 300, and she wants to throw a big party at 1,000. So
yeah, and we're going to do something special for every 100 we get. Like at 300, we're going to do something. 400, we're going to do something. 500, we're going to do something.
Okay.
Okay.
What she said.
Yeah.
Not. Okay, now for our next project, we're going to bake a cake. Well, Kinzie's going to do most of it, but I'm going to help her because we got to hurry and get it done. Her brother Joseph is having a birthday coming up pretty soon. He's 16. He's going to be 16. Regardless, we're going to have a big get together tomorrow because my parents are coming in from Florida. Sometimes doing things with children around is interesting. And they warned me that when they gave her the steroids for her ear thing, that it would hyper up. It did. Okay. What we're doing is we're going to make a chocolate cake, and we're going to decorate it for Joseph's birthday, and we're going to take it with us tomorrow. And for his birthday party, yes, it's early, but that's when we can all get together, and that's when we're doing it.